this man from the Congo one time. Real story. This is a true story. I was sitting in Starbucks and I met this man from the Congo, and he was talking to me about the importance of a song and why it's so important to remember the songs that our ancestors played, and the songs and the hymns and things that our grandparents would sing, and the poems even that they would recite. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, my grandfather used to sing a lot of hymns, and I remember him reciting poems, and I do hold on to those things a lot. And this man from the Congo was telling me that this is real important in his culture to remember all of the songs. And he said, you know that a song can solve a problem? I said, really? I mean, I know you can change your mood with the song, but how can a song solve like a real problem? He said, listen, not too long ago, not too far away, there were two best friends, Mahongu and Kalongu. Oh, they were the best of friends from way, little. Okay? But one day, something came and sat between the two of them, and they could no longer see one another clearly. They began to argue. Hey, how can you say that you are my friend? You are not my friend. You all the time say bad things about me. You are not my friend. Kalongu said back to Mahongu, why are you always thinking that I am saying something about you? I have said nothing about you. No one is talking about you. You are not the subject of discussion. They argue so long, so loud, that all of their friends and family began to argue also. Their wives and their children argue also. They argue so much that the elder had to come forward and say, stop this right now. There's too much of the arguing. We must stop it right now. But they continued. Mahongu was mad. He continued to argue with his friend. I know that you have said these things. All of the people here in the village have told me that you were the one who have put this bad name on me. I cannot believe that you would treat me this way. Mahongu looked at his friend saying, you are saying these things about me and it's not true. Why are you even believing these things about me? You are the one who doesn't want your wife to know that you drank the Fanta sodas she was saving for her family. I know. To call a man a thief is a very serious thing. They're about to fight. The elder had to get in between them again. Stop it right now. I see that we have to go handle this the traditional way. Mahongu, I want you, your wife, all your children, I want you all to go to the council hut. Kalongu, you get your wife, you get all of your children, you go to the council hut, do it now. Now, the council hut was the place where you would go when you wanted to solve a disagreement between people, talk things through. And the ceiling of the council hut was only this high, so no adult somebody could rise up too quickly in anger without first bumping his own head. But they just argue inside the council hut. I am tired of all of this foolishness. You don't know what you are talking about, and we will not continue to have this. Why you have all of this problem with me? You need to handle your own business so you don't have so much business to put out for everyone. Elder said, no. Well, see, this is not working. We must do this another way. Now, I want everyone in the whole entire village to come to the village square. All of the drummers, we need all of the drummers to come and play every single rhythm we ever played from the beginning of our people. I need all of the singers, every singer in the village, come right now to the village square. You want to sing every song we ever sang from the beginning of our people. I need all of the dancers to come. Ready your legs and dance every dance we ever danced from the beginning of our people. And I need the elders the elders to come forward and to recite every proverb, every word that was given to us from the beginning of the beginning of the beginning. Do this until we find the answer to this problem between Mahongo and Kalongo. Do it now. Now, when the elders said do something, you had to make sure you were moving right away to do it. So everyone in the village began to come. The drummers began to ready their instruments. The singers began to put their voices together for harmony. The dancers began to ready their legs for dancing. And the elders came forward to offer their words that they were given from long time and time again. From the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of our people. But first, Mahongo and Kalongo used the proverbs to continue the argument. Mahongo said, "A man who wants to act like a lion must beware of the hunter's arrows." Kalongo took that personally. He said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. A man must be careful not to take a step that's too long for his own leg." Oh, Mahongo wasn't having that. He was mad by this time. He said, "Great fire come from tiny spot." And then Kalongo's wife was like, "Look, I've had enough of this." She said, "The one who talks and talks will soon end up with an empty mouth." She was ready to fight. The eldest elder had to come get in the middle of it right away. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Okay. You must say the proverbs with a clean heart, or there is no point. Do it now.
Clean heart.
So, the drummers continue to drum, to play their rhythms. The singers continue to sing every song they could remember and think of from the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of their people. Oh, the dancers danced and did every dance they ever had from the beginning, and the elders all shared the words, the proverbs that they had for their people from the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of the beginning of their people. Days went by. Oh, they're dancing and singing and playing and sharing words together. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, they're still there with a wonderful festival of words and song and dance and music. 4 days, 5 days. Oh, they're still dancing, still singing, still playing. The rhythm's still there. The words are coming from their people from years, lifetime and time ago. But on that 7th day, something magical happened. There was a mother who came forward and she said, "No matter how thin the thread of truth, it never snaps." A child came forward and said, "Make a place for other people's children to sleep in the same place that your children sleep." One of the village warriors came forward and said, "It is better to do what is right than to do what is big." And one of the elders came forward, another elder there with a good clean heart, and says, "The best bed a man can sleep on is the bed of peace." Mahongo and Kalongo were standing there beside one another again, and for the first time in a long time they could see one another very, very clearly. That thing that sat between them and blocked the view began to dissolve, and the friends could see clearly. Mahongo said, "The man who has no friends is very, very poor." Kalongo said, "To have more and more friends is to have less and less foes." Mahongo said, "When light enters the room, darkness must remove itself." Kalongo said, "The river is wide, but it can be crossed." Mahongo said, Those rowing in the same boat share the same goal. And as they shared those words with one another, a beautiful song lifted up in the whole village began to sing in harmony together. Tamba tamba tayena, badima samba yelva yeme mambo. Tamba tamba tayena, badima samba yelva ye mambo. Tamba tamba tayena, badima samba yelva ye mambo. And they danced and sang in harmony together. Satisfied that peace had now been restored to the village, the eldest elder came forward and said, patience is bitter, but it bears sweet fruit. The remedy for anger is delay. And even today, the remedy for dirt is water. And with that, he took a big calabash filled with water, passed it around, and everybody in the whole village washed their own hands. So I said to the man from the Congo, you mean to tell me that the answer to the problem was inside the song? Oh, he said, yes. Our songs remind us who we are. Our proverbs remind us who we are from long time. So I took that little story, I folded it up, put it in my pocket, and I brought it here today to share with you, to remind you who we are.